Our first guest plays Bennett, a very troubled teen who knows how to put the disc in harmony. Take a look.
Help me find this book of spells. Okay, all right. This is unreal. I'm trying to help a pregnant witch find a book of spells so I can get her hair back. I actually don't think that ever happened on Bewitched.
Please welcome Deanna Wright.
I love your necklace. How beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Look at that. Oh, my. We just happen to have a bevy of necklaces here.
Yeah.
I do.
These, now you actually make your own jewelry.
Yes.
You made all these pieces over here as well?
Yes.
But didn't you just start?
I did, like 2 months ago.
Wow, you could sell these.
I made one to give to you, actually.
You did?
Yeah.
Christy knew it was your anniversary.
That's right. I get presents all day. All day.
So, this one on the head is yours.
How cool.
Can I take it off the head?
It's very
Yeah.
native.
Wait a second.
Look at that. Neck. That neck's like
Yeah.
6
Look
feet
at that.
long. Are you kidding me?
Look at that neck.
I made
very
this one for a
fun.
giraffe.
Yeah. It's a choker. It was actually an experiment. Sorry about that. I just did like the double stringing on that one. It's the first time that I did 2 strands. It's a choker.
Well, I am
Beautiful.
flattered.
There you
It's
go.
Beautiful.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Get into it.
Yeah. Is that cool? Look at that. That's cool. That's very cool. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Okay. Now, you loved soap since you were a kid, since you were like 6 years old. Is that true?
Yeah, I used to watch it with my grandma during this
A
summer.
lot of people do
We
that.
said that, yeah.
We have said that, yes.
Because it's a way to bond, and then that's why people watch it, I think, later in life, too, because it's nostalgic from the time you spent when you were younger. But
Yeah.
you didn't even have to watch it later in life. Now you're living it later in
No,
life.
who'd have thunk
Now,
that?
didn't you do soap videos? You did your own soap operas, basically?
Yeah. My sister and I and my 2 cousins, Martha and Jean, decided we wanted to write soap. And Michelle was the actual author, and my grandpa got the camera out, and we wanted the little boy that lives down the street to be in it with us, but he refused. He's like, I'm not soap, I'm not doing that, you know? And so we went ahead and called him anyway and asked him if he wanted to come over and play video games. We kind of tricked him. So he walks in, and there's like a camera on him, and my sister is like filming, and my grandpa's like supervising, and it's all we had the feed. It was hooked up to the TV and everything.
Oh, wow.
And he walks in, and I'm like, oh, you cheated on me with Martha. And he's like, what are you talking about?
I'm here to play Space Invaders. What are you talking about?
That's very funny.
It was fun.
So now you obviously always knew you wanted to be an actress, but it took you years later. You started off as a model, correct? You won a modeling contest?
Yeah, I was 14, and I went to the mall. We were actually just going school shopping just because it was that time of year. And there was this elite, like, model look of the year or whatever. I was like, wow, that looks fun. And so my mom's like, you want to do it? I was like, sure. And I ended up winning. And I got a trip to New York for my spring break and had photo shoots. And that's what kind of got me started on the whole shebang. I ended up going to Milan 2 years later. And
how old were you when you went to Milan? Did you go by yourself?
My mom came with me for the first 2 weeks.
Right.
And then she went home, and I stayed there for another 2 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how did you get into acting from that?
I moved down to Miami. I graduated early, actually. I finished 4 months after I came back from Milan, and I went down the weekend of my 18th birthday. I moved out and got an apartment in Miami and was modeling down there, and I signed with an agent for commercials only. And they sent me just on a fluke one day. They're like, well, you know, we know you're not an actor, but we'll send you on this casting anyway, because you're perfect for the part. Just walk in, say hi, my name's Deanna, walk out. That's all you got to do. So I did. Exactly. I was like, well, that doesn't sound too hard, you know, and I get there, and they're like, here's some sides. Can you do a cold read? And I'm all, I don't know what that is, but okay, you know.
Really?
And I did really well, and that's what kind of got me started on this.
Wow.
Yeah.
And this was a quick turnaround. I mean, obviously, soaps, it's like you do the audition or the screen test like on a Monday, and they're like, okay, you got it. Be here tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock. Memorize these lines.
That's precisely what happened, actually. I flew out from Florida for the screen test, and my agent called me, and she said, okay, here's the deal. We got an audition on Monday. you'll find out if you get it on Tuesday. You're going to start working on Wednesday. If you don't, you'll just go home. And I'm like, great. And I packed stuff out of house.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, exactly. They don't worry about that.
Yeah.
How did you end up getting your stuff out there?
My sister packed up my car after, I obviously booked a job. I was working. I didn't have my car out here, and I didn't have any of my things. And she packed everything in my car and shipped it out. She put everything in boxes. All my friends, wrote notes on them saying good luck. And then she put it was so cute. She put these little, blue construction paper in all the boxes hidden where these little notes saying, I love you, I miss you, hello, smile.
It's very sweet.
And I stopped unpacking, and I started looking for the little notes instead. So I ended up with, this mound of, stuff in my living room, and it was just a mess, but it was really fun.
Now, you're also a big cheerleader, or you were a big cheerleader, and you coached cheerleading?
I did. My sister, my mom, and I coached for 5 years together. My mom was the sponsor of the team, and my sister and I did the coaching and choreographing.
Now, do you think you'd take us out with a cheer? We'll all go out with a cheer. You want to do it? Do one. Let's do a cheer.
We're ready. We're ready. We have one prepared in case you don't.
Okay. You guys do it. I'll
Chunky, come on in. We got a Chunky, Lisa inside. Here. You have to join us. We're going to teach you. Go ahead.